I'll turn this way. Take a nice big inhale into mountain pose, Tadasana. Relax the shoulders down the back and gently take that right arm down. Take the left arm over, keeping the shoulder open, gazing either to the ceiling, forward, or down. Breathe. And inhale, bring it back up. And gently take your left arm down, taking your right arm over. And keeping the right shoulder open, so gazing up, straight, or down. And breathe. And inhale, bring it back up to center. And now exhale, gently take your hands behind your back and clasp your hands together. Now what I want you to do is to bring your hands around your back so that your hands are to the left side of your body, but keep the left elbow back. So it wants to come out, keep it back. And now gently just start to roll your head to the opposite direction. You're gonna feel a good stretch all throughout the neck. And now let's start to take a few rolls and just really pay attention to what feels good and where you feel a good stretch, and you can hang out there for a few moments. Good. Breathe. So let's do that for a few more breaths. Just start to play around. Feel what feels good for you. And gently bring yourself back to center. And now let's switch. Let's take the hands to our other side, keeping that right elbow back. Don't let it come out. And then gently start to take your head into the opposite direction. And being gentle, but just feeling that stretch. And then gently start to roll. Start to feel any place where it feels tight and just hang out there for a few moments. Good. And then gently bring it back to center. Release the hands, and now inhale all the way up into mountain pose. Relax the shoulders down your back. And exhale, hands to heart. And just right here, close your eyes and start to think about your intention for your practice today. You can take a nice big inhale to breathe in your intention. As you exhale, send your intention all the way down to the bottom of your feet. And let's take one more big inhale all the way up into mountain pose. Beautiful. Now exhale, twist. Let's take the left arm forward, right arm is back. And keep your right hip forward to the front of your mat. So don't let your hips open. You're still squaring off your hips, but getting a good twist into the spine, side body. And really stretch as if I'm pulling you from wrist to wrist. Good. And then inhale back up to center. And exhale, twist. Right arm forward, left arm is back. Keep the left hip forward to the front of the room. Good. And breathe. And a nice stretch again. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist, keeping your left hip forward. And inhale, back up to center, mountain pose. And exhale, hands to heart. This time we're gonna fold forward. So bend those knees, we're still warming up. And allow your head to be heavy. And you can clasp opposite elbows here, rock side to side. So we're getting a good stretch into our hamstrings and our lower back. And I did a lot of hamstrings yesterday in my workout with everyone, so I'm feeling it today. And now gently hands back down to your mat. And let's walk our hands over to the right side of our mat, but pull your left hip back. So you're getting a nice stretch into the left side. And then gently back to center. Walk it over to the right side. Pull your right hip back. Keep your head hanging nice to release any tension in the neck. And gently back to center. And now let's plant our left palm in front of our face. Bend your left knee. Right knee can be slightly bent, and then right arm is up. Let's twist. And if you can, straighten out that right leg so the left knee is bent and you're getting a good stretch into the right side right here. So press away from the mat and twist. You can gaze to the ceiling, your thumb forward or down. Always feel which movement feels good for your neck. One more big inhale. And exhale, slowly release that hand down to your mat. Place your right palm. And now bend the right knee and left arm is up. And try to straighten out your left leg, keeping that right knee bent. Press away from the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Good. And gently release your hands down to your mat. And inhale, halfway lift. Back is nice and flat. Core is tight. So you want to keep your back super flat. It's almost like you want to go forward a bit on the balls of your feet. You're stretching out your hamstrings and your glutes. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, slowly rise all the way up into Tadasana. Good. And now we'll do a couple of sun A's. So big inhale here. And exhale, hands to heart. Slowly hinge forward. Take it all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise. Mountain pose. Good. We're going to do a little baby back bend here. So elbows down, chest up, hips forward. And inhale, back up to center. Exhale, forward fold, hands to heart. Hinge all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, core is tight. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise, mountain pose, all the way up. And exhale, baby back bend. Elbows down, chest up, hips forward. And inhale, back up. And exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Now we're going to add a sun B to this. So inhale, mountain pose. Arms are up, relax the shoulders down your back. And exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Take yourself all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And now plant your palms and step back into high plank. Keeping the core nice and tight. We're going to hold for a moment. Making sure your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Turn on the triceps. Core is tight. Now shift forward. And let's go all the way down to the floor. Nice and gently, elbows by your rib cage. And now little cobra here. So keep your hands where they're at. And just inhale, lift the chest off the mat. Nice and gentle. And exhale, take it down. We're going to do that again. This time, hands and chest off the mat. Exhale out your air. Inhale, cobra. Good. And gently release. And now plant your palms, tuck your toes under, and take your knees off of the mat. So you're squeezing your quads, core is tight, press up into plank. Tummy nice and tight. Exhale, downward facing dog. So go ahead and start to pedal out your feet here. One heel down, then the other heel. Very nice. Take any movements that feel good for you. And you can always lengthen the down dog or you can shorten your down dog, whichever feels good for you. Inhale high up onto your toes. And exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, back up high onto your toes. Turn the heels to your right side. Drop the heels. Get a good stretch into the calves. Inhale up. And exhale, take it to the left. Drop the heels. And inhale, back up to center. And exhale, press. Beautiful. Shift forward into high plank. We're gonna go through our first vinyasa, so shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, half of a push-up. You can always do this on your knees as well. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, tops of feet to your mat, knees off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, gaze to your hands, slowly walk or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, forward fold, hands all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into high plank. And now shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows into your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we're gonna do that one more time through. Inhale, gaze to your hands, step or walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. And exhale, baby back bend, elbows down, chest up. Inhale, up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. And let's go through our vinyasa, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, take a few breaths here. Big inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Good, one more. Big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And gaze to your hands, and you can either hop or walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And now chair pose. So hips are down, arms are up. Squeezing the legs together, keeping the core nice and tight. Good. Make sure you're able to look down and see all 10 toes. So the weight is in the heels. Breathe. Beautiful. And inhale up to mountain. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, but this time step your right foot back. And now drop the right knee and rise, crescent moon. Arms are up. Good. Relax the shoulders down the back. Breathe. And now a little baby back bend again. Elbows down, chest up. And inhale back up to center. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Plant the right palm, take the right knee off of the mat and twist. So it's kind of like what we did. This time the full body. Modification is always keeping the knee down. Good, and breathe. Keep that right hip lifted. And exhale, hand down to your mat. Beautiful, launch off. Standing splits. And we're still a little, not completely warm yet, so your left knee can be bent. You're trying to keep that right leg as straight as you can. Square off your hips to your mat. All 5 toes on your right foot pointing down. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And rise, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, up center. And exhale, fold all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, step or hop back if you want to start doing that. Shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, now inhale, gaze to your hands, step or walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose. And relax the shoulders down the back. Get those hips back, core is tight. Breathe. Make sure you're able to see all your toes. Good. One more big inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Hands down to your mat. And now take your left foot back into your lunge. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, rise. Crescent moon. Relax the shoulders. Beginning a good stretch into the hip flexors. Good. And let's do exhale, baby back bend, elbows down, chest up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands down, left arm, left hand is down, right arm is up. Twist. Good. And keep that left hip lifted. Even though you're doing the twist, you're still keeping your hips square. Beautiful. And exhale, hands down to your mat. And launch off, standing splits. Left leg is up. And square off your hips here. Point all 5 toes down to your mat. Getting a good stretch into the hamstring. And exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. And exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes, just take a few breaths here. Big inhale and exhales. Good. We're gonna go through that one more time on each side. One more time on each side. So inhale all the way up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, step back, go through your vinyasa. Core is tight. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to your hands, and walk or hop your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise, chair pose. Relax the shoulders down the back. Good. Can you go a little deeper into your chair this time? Breathe. Exhale, fly the arms back. And this time come up onto the toes. Squeeze the ankles, squeeze the legs together. Breathe. And exhale, heels down, arms are up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back. Plant the right knee down. Inhale, rise, crescent moon. Relax the shoulders and breathe. Good. And this time we're going to add something a little bit different. So just grab for your back toes. Grab for the back toes. Okay, the back foot. And stay here. If you're unable to grab your foot, that's all right. You can even just be right here. Wherever it is that feels good for you. We're stretching out that quad. And still keeping our shoulders square to the front of your mat. Good. Gently release that down. And let's go back into our lunge. Plant your right palm. Left knee is up. And now twist. Keeping the right hip lifted. Good. Breathe. And exhale. Take your hand down. Plant your palms. Launch off. Standing splits. Right leg is up. Square off those hips. Point all 5 toes down to your mat. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Mountain pose. Exhale, big back bend. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, step or hop back. Go through your vinyasa. Core is tight. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to your hands. Step or walk forward to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose. Sink those hips back. core is tight. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Can you sink a little deeper into your chair? Squeeze. Big inhale. Exhale, fly the arms back. Strong arms. Come up onto the toes. Squeeze the ankles together. Squeeze the legs together. Can you sink a little deeper into your chair? Breathe. Heels down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms down. Step your left foot back. Back knee is down. Inhale, rise. Crescent move. Relax the shoulders down the back. Breathe. Good. And then gently bring your hands down to your right thigh and grab for your left foot. Okay. We're going to hang out here for a moment. We're still keeping our shoulders square to the front of the mat. And it's good to find focus, as you see when I looked towards the camera. Good. Breathe, stretch out the quad. And gently release. Hands down to your mat. Plant the left palm, left knee off of the mat. Right arm is up. Twist. Keep that left hip lifted. Beautiful. Big inhale. Exhale, twist. And gently take it down. And now this time we're going to just step back with our right foot. And we're going to go through our vinyasa. Shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. And gently come on down to your knees. And let's go into child's pose. So knees wide, your mat, toes touch, head down, arms out. Take a few breaths. Big inhale, open mouth, exhale. Good. One more big inhale. And stay for your exhale. And now let's stretch out our shoulders. So take your left arm underneath your right arm. Left ear is to the mat. And just keep that right arm straight. Or if you would like to take a bind, take your arm behind. Grab for the inside of the left crease of your thigh. Good. Nice stretch. Beautiful. And then gently release your bind. Take yourself back to center and now the other side. Right arm underneath your left arm. Stay here. If you took a bind, make sure to take it on this side as well. And breathe. Beautiful. And gently release. And back to child's pose. Beautiful. And slowly, let's press ourselves back up into tabletop. Good. Okay. Very good. We're back in the tabletop, and we're going to flow again through that, but I'm going to add on. Okay. So while we're in tabletop here, go ahead and do some cat and cows. Find any movement that feels good for you. Good. Remember, feel and do what feels good for your body. I even like to take my heels back, my hips back to my heels to get a nice good stretch. Yes, good. Okay. Now let's tuck our toes under. Press up, downward facing dog. Hips nice and high. And now inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Arch your back like cat. Scoop the lower belly in. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, cross your knee to the left elbow. Core tight. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, take your knee to your right tricep. Hold it up. Breathe. Inhale, take it high. And exhale, step through, low lunge. Good. Drop that back knee. Rise. Crescent moon. Good. Exhale. Baby back bend. And inhale. Back up. Crescent moon. Use your core. Rise. Crescent lunge. So you come straight up. And now tuck the tailbone under. Keep the right hip back. And breathe. Big inhale here. Exhale. Fly the arms back. Flying crescent. Core is tight. Good. Inhale, open up, warrior two to the front of your mat. Front toes to the front, back toes to the side. Square off your shoulders. Front knee is bent. Don't let the knee come in. Keep this knee towards your pinky toes. Breathe. Good. And now inhale, side angle. Take that left arm up. Right hand can be on the right side or straight down. Breathe, press away. Take that arm a little bit forward to the front of your mat. And exhale, reverse your warrior. Keep that front knee bent. Good. And inhale, warrior two. Straighten out that front leg. Reach as far forward as you can. Tick-tock the arms, triangle pose. Keeping your hips stacked. Leaning back just a little bit, core tight. And reverse triangle. Take that arm all the way back and over. Breathe. And now we're back into warrior two. I want you to gaze to your right foot. I'm going to shorten my stance just a bit. Gaze to your right foot. We're going to go into half moon. So launch off the back leg. Take it up. And now right arm down, left arm up. This is really good for using a prop. You can always have a prop with you. Okay? And breathe. So you can have your hand down or play with your balance and take your hand off. Breathe for 3, for 2. Keep those hips stacked. Bend that right knee gently back into, woo, warrior two. Lost my balance. Big inhale. And reverse warrior one more time. And exhale. Take it all the way down to your mat. Frame your foot. And now, launch back that right leg, three-legged dog. Come forward to high plank, but keep that right leg lifted. Now shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga with the leg lifted. Now down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a few breaths. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, cross the body to the opposite elbow. Inhale, take your leg high. Exhale, take your knee to your left tricep. Hold. Core is tight. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Good. Right leg is down. Crescent moon. Exhale, baby back bend. And inhale, back up. Beautiful. Core is tight. Rise, crescent lunge. So same things here. Tuck the tailbone under. Keep that left hip back. And now core is tight. Relax the shoulders down your back. And when I say core is tight, you want to scoop the lower belly in. And then scoop the belly in like it's touching your spine. Big inhale here. Exhale, flying crescent. Arms are strong anytime they go back. We are working those triceps. Breathe. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Front toes to the front of your mat. Back toes to the side. Good. And relax your shoulders down your back. And square off your shoulders to the side. Keep this front knee nice and bent. And keep it open towards your pinky toe. Good. One more big inhale. Stay for the exhale. And now reach forward. Side angle, right arm is up. Left arm can be on the thigh, or it can be straight down. Whichever feels good for you. Now take that right arm over even a little bit more. Gaze to the ceiling or straight, or even to the floor, but keep that right shoulder open. Good. And now inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that front knee bent. The left arm is up and over. You're still squaring off your shoulders as you're doing your reverse warrior. Front knee stays nice and bent. Good. Inhale, back to warrior two. Straighten out that front leg. Reach as far forward as you can. Tuck the arms down. And here we are, triangle pose. Keep those hips as stacked as you can. So you're trying to keep the right hip over on the left hip. Core is tight. You can even lean back just a little bit. Little to no weight in the lower hand. Or you can place a block. And now inhale, reverse triangle. Take it all the way back. Getting a nice big stretch in the side body. Good. Inhale, back to warrior two. Now we're going to gaze to our left foot. Launch off in a half moon. So sometimes I take one step, sometimes I take two. My balance. We always have to remember it's a practice, right? So you can have the block right underneath your left hand. Stack the hips. Breathe. And now bend that left knee, gently land back into warrior two. Good. Reverse your warrior. And exhale, take your hands all the way down to your mat. And now take your left foot straight up, three-legged dog. And shift forward into high plank with your left leg up. Hold here. And now let's go through our vinyasa. Shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga with the leg up. Now down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Inhale, gaze to your hands. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Mountain pose and hands to heart. Good. Take a few breaths. Big inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Good. One more. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, rise. Hands are up. And now we're going to go straight into chair pose. So toes together, sliver of space between your heels, and exhale, chair pose. Relax the shoulders down the back. Good. Now we're going to take a twist. So left arm forward, right arm is back. Getting a nice twist in the body, but you're still keeping your hips and your knees forward to the front of your mat. Good. Can you sink a little deeper? Breathe. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm is forward. Left arm back, I mean. Keep your hips square. Sink a little deeper. And inhale, back up center. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift forward a little bit with the chest and twist. Woohoo! This is prayer pose. Quiet. Getting a good sweat. So make sure you look down at your toes and your knees. And make sure your knees are even, that one hip hasn't moved. You got this. Squeeze. Getting a good twist. Inhale, back up into chair. And all the way up into mountain. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose. We're back to it, keeping the core tight. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift the chest just a little forward. Exhale, twist. Right arm to the outside of your left leg. Keep your hips square. Look down to make sure that your knees are together. Breathe, twist. Sink a little lower. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Step or hop back through your vinyasa. I'm going to do a little hop. Land lightly and land into your chaturanga. Elbows are bent. And now exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Come on down to your knees into child's pose. We'll take a few breaths. Whew. So good. Big inhale and exhale. Good. One more big inhale. Open mouth exhale. Continue to breathe. I'm just going to tell you what's coming up next. So stay in child's pose and get your breath back. So now we're going to go through all of our warrior movements that we just did. So we're going to do that one more time on each side. Okay? We got this. Beautiful. Great way to wake up the body, right?
Yes.
So now we're back into tabletop. I'm going to move my mat back just a little bit. And take any cat and cows if you feel it's needed. Good. So just breathe. Good. Lovely. And then tuck your toes, press up, downward facing dog. And now inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Core is tight, arch your back like cat. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, cross the knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, take it to your right tricep. Try to get that knee up as high as you can. Scoop the abs in, arch the back. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Drop your back knee, rise, crescent moon. Exhale, baby back bend. And inhale, back up into crescent. Tuck the back toe under, crescent lunge, straight up. Keep that right hip back, core tight. Inhale here. Exhale, flying crescent. Arms are strong. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Keeping that right knee open to the right pinky toe. And hinge forward, side angle. Left arm is up and over, core is tight. Inhale, reverse. Warrior, keep that front knee bent. Breathe. Inhale, back to warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Shift forward, triangle pose. Breathe. Core is tight. And inhale, reverse triangle. You got this. Breathe. Inhale, back into warrior two. And now all the weight is in that right foot. Gaze to your right foot, half moon. So, take it up and take it down. You can use your block or any other type of prop underneath. Trying to stack the hips. And now bend that right knee. Left leg is back. Warrior two. And reverse your warrior one more time. Exhale. Take it all the way down to your mat. Frame your foot. Step that right leg back. Three-legged dog. Good. Keep it lifted. High plank. And now go through your vinyasa. Shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Foot down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now the left side. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, meet your nose. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, cross the body to your right elbow. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, take your knee to your left tricep. Hold. Scoop the belly, arch the back. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Drop your back knee, rise. Crescent moon. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale up. Tuck your back toe under, rise. Crescent lunge. Keep that left hip back, relax your shoulders. And exhale, flying crescent. Squeeze the triceps. Engage those arm muscles. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Good. Breathe. And reach forward, inhale. Side angle. And you can also be on the thigh. Breathe. Good. Inhale into reverse side body stretch. Inhale back to warrior two. Straighten out that front leg. You can always bring your stance in a little bit as well. Reach as far forward as you can. Triangle pose. Good. Stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. Little to no weight in the bottom hand. And inhale, reverse triangle. Taking it all the way back, getting a good stretch. Inhale, back into warrior two. Gaze to your left foot. All the weight is there. Launch off, half move. So great balancing pose. Breathe. You got this. Bend that knee, gently land back into warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And exhale, hands all the way down to your mat. Step that right foot all the way up, three-legged dog. I'm sorry, left foot. And shift into plank. Core is tight, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And gaze to your hands, step or hop forward to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And rise, mountain pose. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a few breaths. Big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good, one more. And exhale it out. Good. Okay, we're going to do dancer pose. So we're going to do a little bit of balancing here. It's also a good stretch for the quad. So, inhale the leg, inhale the arms up, mountain pose. I'm saying keep the legs a little bit closer together. Don't let them be so hip width apart. It'll be a little bit easier for you on dancer. So relax the shoulders. And now you're going to take that right arm down like a serving plate. So you're going to be right here. And now take that right leg up. You're going to grab the inside of your foot, not the outside. Keep your knees together. You can stay here. This is still a great stretch. Or you can start to kick your back foot into your hand and only go forward when you've kicked it back enough. And hold, breathe. Find one focal point. If you fall out, that's fine. Get back in it. Breathe. Hold for 3, for 2, and gently bring it down. Woo. Inhale up, and exhale, hands to heart. Very nice. Now the other side. So inhale, arms are up. Exhale, take your hand down, left hand down like a serving plate, so your palm is up. And take that left leg up. Grab the inside of the foot. Keep your knees together. Big inhale, stay here. Or start to kick your back foot. And breathe. Good. You'll feel one side is tighter than the other. This is my tight side.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Find one focal point. Breathe. 3, 2, and gently release. Bring it back. Good. Exhale, hands to heart. Gorgeous. We're going to tree pose. Just a little more balancing today. So we'll start with the right side. So left leg is planted. Right foot. You can either do a little kick right here. Place your foot on your shin or the side of your shin and calf, never on your knee. Or bring it up into the inner thigh. Okay, and hands to heart. Find one focal point. And you're still trying to keep that right knee open. When you found your balance, you can grow your branches. And breathe. Good. Core is tight. If you want to play with your balance, I call it windy tree. So start. You're blown in the wind. So core is tight, and this really does help to test out the balance that makes you shift on all parts of your foot. Breathe, if not, just hold it here. One more big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. And now bring that little right knee up. Hold it here. I'm going to switch positions. You keep the knee up. So right knee is up. And now exhale, warrior 3. So kick that right leg back. You can have your hands back, forward, or even out to the sides, or hands to your heart. Breathe for 3, for 2. And now hands all the way down to your mat. We're in standing splits again. This time, try to take it a little bit higher. You're a little warmer now, for sure. Breathe. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, Shiva squat. Take the right knee down to the left calf. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, Shiva squat. Take it down. This works the glutes as well. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down, but this time hold. Play with your balance. Hands can be at the heart. Arms can be out. Whatever you want to play with for 3, for 2. And hands down, leg is up. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. And exhale, hands to heart. So good. All right, we're going to the other side. So tree pose on the left side now. Whatever you did on the right side, you want to do on the left side. So I did my foot up into my inner thigh, hands to heart, and breathe. Find your balance. Keep your left knee open as well. You're always trying to press it open so you can get a good stretch into the inner thighs. And then grow your branches when you find your balance. And if you want to try and play windy tree, feel free. You'll notice one side may be a little more challenging than the other. Core is tight. If you fall out, it's perfect. I fall out all the time when I do windy tree. Breathe. Good. And now exhale, bring your hands to heart. Bring your left knee up, hold. We stay there. I'm going to just change positions. Keep your left knee up, tummy is nice and tight. And gently kick back into warrior 3. Same thing here, hands can be back, straight out to the sides, or a namaste to your heart. Hold for 3, for 2. And hands down to your mat for standing splits. Squaring off the hips, getting a good stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, Shiva squat. Take your knee down to tap your right calf. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, hold your Shiva squat. Play with your balance. Breathe. Hands can even be on the ankle or the shin. For 3, for 2. And exhale, standing splits. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, step or hop back. Go through your vinyasa. And down dog is where we meet. Good. And gently gaze to your hands. Walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And now exhale, squat and curl. So come up onto your toes. Take your hips all the way down to your heels. Arch your back like cat. And then gently bring yourself down to the mat. Good. How are we feeling?
Good.
Thank you. I'm sweating, are you?
Yes, definitely sweating.
Good. All right. So we are going to do what's called reverse tabletop. So our hands are going to be behind us. And our fingers are pointing towards our toes, okay? And now, you could do it either way. You could keep your knees bent and just come up to a tabletop here. Or if you want it even a little more challenging, it's like a reverse plank. Take your legs straight, press yourself up. Whichever one feels good to you. Nice. Exhale out all your air. And inhale, take it up, tabletop. Lift those hips. Lift the glutes. I'm going to show both versions. You keep going. Hold, breathe. For 3, for 2. Press through those arms and release. Bring it down. Good. And now gently bring your hips forward. Take yourself back. Bring your knees into your chest. And start to rock side to side. Good. And we're going to do a little bit of core here. So I want you to take your legs out. So they're straight, they're at an angle. Bring the shoulders off of the ground. Palms are facing down. This is also like a Pilates move, right? Start to press your arms down. And strong, like you're going through mud. Breathe. You want it a little more intense? Take the legs farther down. Bring the shoulders up. Scoop that belly button in. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the upper body, but keep the legs straight up. Hands behind you. Little to no grasp though. Like don't interlace your fingers. I don't want you pulling on your neck. We're gonna do yogi bicycles. Breathe. So I want you to keep your legs as straight as you can. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Twist. Breathe. Breathe. Good. We got this. Tummy is tight. For 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. Take the legs out long. Beautiful. And now bring the legs back in. Grab the back of your thighs. Roll yourself on up. And make sure you have a little bit of room here. We're going to do something fun. We're going to roll back down and roll up into chair pose. Okay, then from chair pose, we're going to play with crow pose. So hands behind your thighs. Take yourself back and keep your heels close to your glutes. Roll it up. Chair pose. Good. Breathe. Now I want you to come up onto your toes. Open up the knees. Plant the palms down. Okay, get those elbows. And so your knees into your triceps. And then gently take one foot off the ground, then the other foot. Breathe. And if you're not here yet, you can just tap one foot and then the other foot. Hold here. 3. Core tight. 2. If you can, kick back into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then come on down to your knees. Good. How did that go? While you play with your movement going forward and back, this is also a great tool for that.
Ah,
Yes. Good, good. All right. Let's go back onto our glutes. Let's lay all the way down. I want you to grab either a strap or a towel, a long towel. We're going to stretch out those legs today. But even before we do that, I want you to bring your knees into your chest and just place your hands on top of your knees and open up. Just do some rolls 3 or 4 times in one direction and then switch to the other direction. Good. Nice. And then bring the knees into the chest just to realign the spine. So let's take a little twist. So you can goal post your arms or have them straight out to a T. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, twist to the left side of your mat. Taking the knees down. And really working hard to keep both shoulders onto your mat when you're in a twist. Good. And your gaze can be up or in the opposite direction of your knees. Good. And then gently back to center. And take your twist over to the other side. Same thing, head is either in the opposite direction or straight up. And breathe. Feeling a good twist into your spine. And gently back to center, knees into your chest. And now we're going to grab either our resistance band, our yoga strap, or our towel. And let's place it on the ball of our foot. Taking the left leg nice and long. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, start to pull that right leg towards you. Good. Now, if you don't have a strap or a towel or something that's long enough, you can always be doing figure 4, where your right foot is on top of the left thigh. If you want something more restorative for this leg, you can always bend the leg, or you can always take it straight and take the leg out to where it can be straight. And relax the shoulders. So when we're stretching the legs, a lot of times we're tensing up in the shoulders. So allow the shoulders to relax. Allow them to go to your floor. And breathe. And now take the strap or towel into your right hand and open up the leg to the right side. And keeping your left glute onto the mat. So both hips pointing up to the ceiling. You're still squaring off. So you don't want to go so far out that you're pulling your left glute off the floor. You want to stay glued to your mat. Good. Inhale back to center. Take the strap into the left hand and take it across the body, stretching out the IT band. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. This is so good, especially now if we're sitting more. The stretches all the way down to the lower back, through the glutes, into the hamstring. Beautiful. Gently bring yourself back to center. And let's switch that out. Left foot now. Put on the ball of the foot, taking your right leg long. Take a nice big inhale. And pull as you exhale. Breathe. Good. Beautiful. Same thing, relax your shoulders down the back. If you want more restorative, bend the knee. And now take your strap into your left hand and open up your leg to the side, keeping your right butt cheek on the mat, making sure both hip bones are pointing to your ceiling. And breathe. And really point your toes towards your face. During this stretch, you're getting a good stretch when you point your toes towards your face, flexing your foot so you get it all the way down your calf as well. And gently back to center. And inhale back to center. And anytime I'm in this position, Tiffany thinks it's so I can scratch her. And now release the band, bring the knees into your chest. And let's open up into happy baby, grabbing either the inside or outside of your feet. Pressing those knees, those feet down so those knees want to try to come into your armpits. You can rock side to side, massage the spine. Breathe. Good. And gently release, bring your knees into your chest and plant your feet onto the mat. We're going to do bridge pose. So you want to bring your heels to where you can graze them with your middle finger as you go down. So that way you know your feet are close enough. And now as you exhale, when you inhale, take your hips high up. Press through all four corners of your feet. Engage your hamstrings. And if you want to go a little bit higher into your bridge, clasp your hands behind your back. Start to walk your shoulders underneath you and really press even higher up through the glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back, keeping your gaze to the ceiling. Big inhale, take it high. And exhale, slowly start to release. Take it down. And bring your knees into your chest one last time. And now, forehead all the way to your knees. Give yourself one big squeeze. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, gently release into Shavasana. One of the best poses. So just allow yourself to relax. Get yourself comfy. You're here for a few moments. Taking a big inhale through the nose. And allow your exhale to go all throughout your body to the bottom of your feet. Now I want you to go back to your intention that you set at the beginning of class. Does it look different? Does it feel different? Did you go back to it during class? Did you forget about it? Just go back to your intention. Just start to send your body love and gratitude for what it just did for you. Now just a few moments of silence. Now gently start to bring awareness back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Circling out your wrists and your ankles. And bringing your knees into your chest. And then laying either to your left or right side in fetal pose. This pose is representing new rebirth, renewal. So know that you're very different on a cellular level than when you first began class today. Our bodies are so amazing. And then gently press yourself up into a seated position. And sitting nice and tall, let's take one big inhale together, arms up. Inhale all of this love and gratitude. And exhale, bring that down into your heart in honor of yourself and your practice. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Have a beautiful day.